Hi, this is Jill from Fabric Garden in Sacramento, California. Thank you for joining us for our weekly Facebook Live. This is our chance to show you what's come in new at the shop, what events are coming up, classes and things like that. So we like to get right down to business and get to it. So the first thing that I want to talk about, I need a picture. I'll be back. Yep, okay. So I talked about this last week. Let me find the picture in here. Oh, did somebody not put it back? Well, it's not there. That's okay, we're live, so we'll just go with it. So we have talked about the Quilted Witch. And the Quilted Witch is a quilt by Lori Holt that features a witch and a cat and a broom and all sorts of star blocks throughout the quilt. If you click the link in our description, you'll see a picture of it. So the fabrics have arrived. So this is going to be the background fabric. So I love when you've got a large quilt when the background has got a print in it, because the quilt can be a little stark when you have a large quilt with just a solid background. The line actually has 51 pieces in it, so I didn't think you wanted me to hold up 51 bolts of fabric. This is just a small selection of fabrics. There's everything, these browns and blues and pinks into purples and charcoals, marigolds. It's a beautiful line, and they almost all of them get used in the quilt. So we are going to be starting to get our kits cut. This kit contains over 19 yards of fabric. It will include all of the fabrics for the top and the binding. Of course, your kit will include the pattern. We will also be producing a series of videos on demonstrating how to make the different blocks and units in the quilt to help you get your quilt made. If we have enough requests, we'll also have some sewing days for it where you can come in and work on your Quilted Witch. So just let us know if you're interested and we will get that booked into the classroom. So if you've been looking at this quilt and you've been seeing it, now is the time, because we are starting to cut. So if now's the time to reserve your kit. I sat down today and I did the math. If you came in and you bought the pattern and you pulled all those bolts and we cut them for you, the price would be over $299. But we've priced our kit at $258, so it's a nice price for you. So you don't want to come in and have us cut 51 bolts of fabric for you. You get a much better deal if you pre-order the kit and pick it up as a kit. So just click the link in the description and you can sign up, and we'll make sure we get a kit all cut for you. So last week I also talked about the bounty block of the month, and Moda had told us that those fabrics would be arriving mid-October. Well, guess what? We have fabric. It's almost unheard of to get early fabric, but this is Minnick & Simpson. These, look at this blue. It is amazing. It's just so pretty. Minnick & Simpson is always red, white, and blue. Red, tan, and blue. Red. So this red is got a little more rust in it, but it's gorgeous. The Bounty quilt is mostly an applique project, which of course you can use your favorite method for applique. The pattern is written as a full quilt, but Sometimes on these applique projects, it's easier when you get monthly kits and you know this is just the little portion, this is my goal this month that I'm going to get done. So we will be doing 12 kits on this. Here's a little picture of the quilt. So we will be doing 9 of the kits will be blocks. We'll be doing a kit for all the cornerstones, a kit for all the sashings, and a kit for border and binding. Oftentimes when we have this much sashing and a pieced border, we'll actually throw some of these, we'll do the sashing kits earlier so you can start sewing and have those ready so that as you get blocks done, you can add your sashings and cornerstones and get a head start on finishing. I always find sometimes that the hardest part of a block of the month is that finishing and getting it all put together. So we will try to make that easier for you. So we thought you had until end of October to sign up here. But now that the fabric is here, the pattern shipped this morning, so we should see that early next week. We'll get to cutting. Our goal is to get started here beginning of October. So if you're interested, make sure you sign up so that we can, again, get kits cut for you. We don't have a whole lot of storage, so once the fabric is here, we like to get cutting into it. Okay, so those are 2 things we talked about. So sitting up on our website in our pre-order section was a kit from Free Spirit Fabrics called Sea Urchins Quilt Kit. So this is a New York beauty. Now, the picture, it looks very gray, and there is gray, but I'm going to pull this one out and give you an idea. So there is gray, but there's subtle blues in here. This is the background. It's grays and blues. I love how this is modeled. Here is another one of the fabrics used. Here's the darker fabric, and this has even got little greens in it. And oh, that almost looks like a Rorschach test, but it's lovely. Is that a whale? I think that's a whale. So. It is a sea-inspired line, and of course water. And there is another piece. So this piece has got grays, blues, greens. So it's a very subtle New York beauty, but it does have a little more color than this picture really shows. So this quilt, it finishes 66 by 66. This is paper piecing. So this is foundation paper piecing, and there is also some curved piecing in this. So I would put the level of quilting for this kit to the advanced side. So this is not a beginning level quilt. This is not a intermediate quilt. This is a more advanced quilt. You should have a little experience here with paper piecing to get started. So it's kind of funny. When we ordered this, we were told that what the kit cost was, and it turned out that the cost they gave us was actually the cost for 2 kits. So the kit is half the price that we thought it was, so we're really pleased. So the kit includes all the fabrics for the top and the binding, the pattern, and it also includes all the foundation papers are already in here, ready to go. So, and it comes in a nice zipper bag that you can store blocks and things in. So the Sea Urchins kit is here, And again, you can link to that in the description or on the website. We got in a cute little notion. I don't know about you, but when I'm making a quilt, I often cut my binding, sew it together, press it wrong sides together, so it's all ready to go when my quilt is done. And this is a new, it's called the Quilt Binding Spool, and this is an acrylic. It's very sparkly and pretty, so if you're starting to think about holiday gifts for quilting friends, this would be an eye catcher. And it will hold up to, I mean, as large of a quilt. You can fit enough binding for up to, 120 by 120 quilt on here. It will hold any amount of binding. And we have two different colors of that, a purple and kind of an aqua. So those are brand new and perfect for organizing your bindings for your quilts. Sometimes if you have leftover bindings, it would be great to roll those on there and store them. I have my regular square storage boxes, but I also have a lot of boxes that are like shoebox sized. Perfect. That will fit right in there. Wrap your extra binding pieces, stick it in there. So that is new. And last week I also showed you the Pride and Prejudice bag panel. And we had one sample, but we now have, there's actually the panel, this is a 56 by 56 inch panel, and it is a lightweight canvas. It will make 4 of the large size bags. So here's 2 of them. Julie's got hers made. I haven't gotten mine made yet. And it makes 4 of the smaller bags. This is Jane Austen themed, Pride and Prejudice. And there are also 4 quilt labels on the panel. So the panel is lightweight canvas. There's no need to line this, but we love lined projects. So we did add lining to ours and did a little quilting. We think it just makes the bags feel better, and especially if you're going to gift them, they feel more substantial when they have a lining and quilting. But you do not have to. The fabric is hefty enough to make it without any lining if you want to. And I'm sure you've been seeing this on our website. This is my last item for the night, is the Shop Hop Block of the Month. So we have, I believe we have 11 shops. This is a 12-month block of the month. We will be making, here it is, Barnstar sampler, and the way this will work is once a month you will visit one of the shops and you will pick up your kit at that shop. What great fun. Who doesn't want to go visit quilt shops? So there are 11 shops to go visit. In the description, we have the shops listed and what month. We pretty much did a random draw for the shops, but shops that are located where they might get snow, we did give them summer months so that you wouldn't drive in the snow. Great idea to sign up with a friend. Your $25 sign up includes the book. And this is a $28 book, so you're getting a nice deal on the book. You'll visit each shop. You have all month long to visit their shop. There's not one particular day that you have to be there, so you can plan whenever's convenient. You go in, you pick up that month's kit, and enjoy the shop, enjoy restaurants in the area, enjoy your travel time of visiting and talking, and have fun. So the cutoff date for signing up for this is the last day of this month. So now's the time to make the decision. So this starts in January of 24. We have to make the cutoff that early so that we can get our fabric ordered. So we already have some fabric here and are starting the cutting process, but we will be making a second fabric order and getting that in. So you want to make sure there won't really be extra kits here. So you'll want to sign up if you would like to participate in this. Stick it back up here. I'll figure that out tomorrow. Okay, well that is all I have for this. Well, it's not all I have. I fibbed. So I didn't get these up to the website today. The shop was pretty busy, but we are going to be adding some fast classes that will make great projects for Christmas gifts. So we are going to be starting with the little wallet. This is a nice, simple little project. The wallet has 2 little pockets, and you can use Velcro or a snap. And if you like to give a gift card or cash as a Christmas gift or birthday gift, this is perfect size for that. So they get a little something handmade from you, plus another little gift inside. We are also going to be adding bubbly bag. I thought I had them all here. Oh, I'm going to travel again. So bubbly bag is a gift bag, and it comes in 3 sizes. Small size, perfect for baked goods or sewing notions. Medium-sized, great for gifts like socks and scarves and things like that. Or the tall size, perfect for wines or champagnes. So we will be adding bubbly bag to the schedule. And I don't have the 3rd sample here. We are also going to be having a class on the Stow and Go tote. This is a simple to make tote bag. It is not lined or quilted. It rolls up. It has we build in a little rubber band, covered rubber band into it, so it rolls up into a little roll and fits right in your purse. So it's perfect for shopping, grocery shopping, shopping at the mall, things like that. And it's fun as a gift because everyone now is using their own shopping bags, and you can pick fabric that matches the person's personality. So if you want to make me a bag, that would be cat fabric. You can match it to it. Sewing fabric, sea fabric, just beautiful floral fabric. So any fabric. So I will try to get those up tomorrow to the website. Classes take a little more data entry to get up there, but I will try to get those up there. We're going to be doing those in October. So if we get some good response from you, we'll also add a few more in November. So, okay, I think I did it, Julie. I think I made it through. Oh, we might also be adding, I just pulled these out. These are called the Zoe Zip. And these are a little more intricate of a bag, but they're a nice boxed bag, and they're lined, and they're pretty easy to make. They don't take a lot of fabric. I think this was 2 10-inch squares, to be honest, and a zipper. And the extra zipper gets used for the handles. And last Christmas, I made all the young women in my life sets of these for Christmas, and they really enjoyed them. And again, I themed the fabric to their likes: music, sewing, pets, and that. And they have all enjoyed using those. So this one will probably be the early November just based on how the calendar is. So I will get those up for you this week or weekend. And we look forward to having you into the shop for some classes or joining us in our sew-alongs or blocks of the month. So have a great evening. Thanks a lot.